Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the Lemon Stand's lesson. It's a really simple story, but it tackles a huge question. What does it truly mean to be fair? We're going to see how this little fable uses a bunch of kids on a sunny street to test some big ideas about effort, rewards, and what it really takes for a community to work. So let's just jump right in with the big question that sits at the heart of this whole thing. It asks us to think about where fairness actually comes from. Is it something we can just declare, or is it built on something a little more real? This one simple question is what drives the entire story. Okay, so the story kicks off with this really beautiful and honestly super relatable dream. A dream of perfect equality where everything is shared and nobody gets left out. And here it is, right? The philosophical starting line. A vision where joy belongs to absolutely everyone. It's a lovely ideal for sure, but as we're about to see, the story is going to put it to the test. And this is where that abstract dream smacks right into the concrete reality of a neighborhood sidewalk. See, this isn't some dense political essay. It's a fable. It's all about exploring what happens when these big, lofty ideas about sharing collide with the simple act of selling lemonade. All right, let's meet our main character, Milo. He's really the catalyst for everything that's about to happen on this street, and it all begins with his hard work. The connection here is crystal clear, Milo puts in the work, and he gets a direct reward. His labor turns into coins, and those coins turn into these awesome buzzing toys. It's a simple equation. Work equals reward. Plain and simple. And what's so great is that at first, Milo's individual success creates this amazing moment of shared joy for the whole community. His toys aren't just for him, they bring all the kids together to laugh and play. His hard work has created this, positive ripple effect for everyone. But you knew there was a but coming, right? That feeling didn't last. As the sun starts to set and the playing winds down, the other kids start looking at Milo's rewards in a totally new light. The focus shifts from the shared fun to the fact that the toys belong only to him. This quote right here, this is the exact moment that changes everything. It's just a whisper, but it's the sound of envy creeping into the story. The question is no longer, isn't this fun? It's become, why does he have this and we don't? So this new feeling, it leads to a plan. The other children decide to create their own version of fairness by, taking Milo's rewards and spreading them around. This is their justification, and it's a pretty powerful one. They define fairness not by equal opportunity or effort, but by equal outcomes. In their minds, it's just not fair for one person to have more. So the solution is to take what he has and make it everyone's. And you know what? For a minute, it actually seems to work perfectly. The toys are being passed all around, the laughter is back, and it feels like they've really achieved their goal of shared happiness. The magic has returned. But that joy was fleeting. That feeling of collective ownership very quickly soured into one of collective neglect. I mean, think about it. When a toy belongs to everyone, who's actually responsible for taking care of it? The answer, as it turns out, is no one. This table here just lays out these central contrasts perfectly. Milo's toys, born from his own effort, were cared for and brought lasting joy. The communal toys, on the other hand, which were just taken, they quickly fell apart. Turns out, where the toys came from really, really mattered. So, how does this all get resolved? You've got broken toys and an empty lemonade stand, but the kids don't just give up. Instead, they discover a completely different path back to joy and a whole new definition of what it means to share. Milo comes back and offers this really simple but profound insight. He realizes that the real source of happiness wasn't the shiny gadgets themselves. It was the effort, the purpose, and that sense of accomplishment that created them. The joy was in the doing, not just the having. And just look what happens. The kids are no longer demanding a share of the outcome. They're jumping in to participate in the effort. They work together, mixing and selling. Their laughter comes back, but this time it's different. This time, it's a joy that's been earned by every single one of them, together. So what's the final lesson here? Let's zoom in on the story's conclusion and what it says about building a truly fair society. This is really the fable's core message. Without personal ownership and the responsibility that comes along with it, care just disappears. The very thing that's supposed to belong to everyone ends up being valued by no one. So if fairness isn't just about dividing things up, what is it?
The story offers an alternative: contribution. It's the idea that true fairness is built on earning your place and then having the chance to give back from what you've created.
This is such a critical distinction that it reframes the whole idea of sharing. It's not about passively receiving something you didn't work for. It's about the active, voluntary choice to offer the fruits of your labor to the community. It's a gift, not a tax. And that leaves us with the story's final, really powerful question. Is joy a finite prize to be divided up, or is it an outcome to be created together through shared effort and contribution? What do you think?